There was a maintenance job at night, and they left the aircraft's pressurization valve selector in the wrong position. The crew arrived, didn't properly complete the checklist, and took off with the system set to manual, so the aircraft never began pressurizing automatically. As it climbed, the plane noticed it wasn't pressurizing and started triggering alarms. A cabin warning went off, but the pilots confused it with a landing gear warning. They tried to silence it, and on top of that, one crew member was German and the other was Greek, so communication between them wasn't very effective. The fact is, at no point did they stop climbing. As the aircraft kept ascending and oxygen levels dropped, they gradually lost awareness and couldn't understand what was happening. Eventually, both pilots passed out. In the cabin, once the plane reached a certain altitude, the oxygen masks dropped. The passengers likely put them on, but passenger oxygen only lasts about 15 minutes. The flight attendants have portable oxygen bottles that last longer, up to a little over an hour. But the plane kept climbing instead of leveling off. It continued because it was programmed to do so, like autopilot. Eventually, it reached cruising altitude. When the aircraft stopped responding and continued flying on its own, fighter jets were scrambled to intercept it and see what was going on. When they got close, they noticed the windows were fogged over, a sign of depressurization. But they could also see that one person was still alive, a flight attendant. He tried to reach the cockpit but couldn't get in. Inside, both pilots were already unconscious. The plane kept flying on its own until it ran out of fuel. And fuel never runs out evenly from both wings. One side goes first, causing the aircraft to start turning. Then it begins to descend, and eventually it crashed into a mountain.